All my transporters, what's going on? It's your boy D checking in one time. Got some downtime. I figure I'll talk to y'all, give y'all some advice. All the new owner operators, some of you veteran guys, may be beneficial to y'all. I'm just gonna speak from my experience, my opinions, and hopefully it helps y'all out as I was helped out by other drivers. So y'all lock in with me. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, help me grow. So I'll take y'all on this journey with me. This is the biggest downside of driving in the Northeast. Traffic. And when it rains, everybody get crazy. Nobody knows how to drive. Been on the road since 5 a.m. It's now 8:46 and I only made it about 60 miles. This is absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. Still got a ways to go to get to my destination. Gotta go ahead and drop off this box and bobtail back home. If I get there, at least. And all my other truck drivers, they feel my same pain. One tip I can have for anyone driving in 10 speeds, keep that distance so you don't have to downshift. You just keep on rolling. And all my drivers out there know, there's a lot of money up for grabs as an owner operator. That's without a doubt. Now, with that being said, my first advice to everyone that has their own equipment, pay your truck first. Some people may not understand what I mean by that, so I'm gonna just go ahead and explain myself really quickly. When you pay your truck first, you're always taking money that you made for that week, 2 weeks, however you're settled out, and putting money aside for your truck. I consider my truck, who I call Big Red, my baby, I consider her a business partner. So when I pay myself, I also pay her, and that money is put to the side for maintenance. Your truck is your money maker. So common sense tells you, take care of your truck first and everything else second. You want to make sure those wheels are turning so you're earning. Always put that money to the side for that truck first. These are not cars, these are not cheap equipment that, hey, you could just slap some duct tape on it and keep on rolling. When you're out here hauling heavy cargo, you want to make sure your equipment can handle the stress you're putting on it, and also that you're safe. You don't want to be out here and because you wanted to save a couple $100, you didn't go get that tire change and you get a blowout. Now you're sitting down for God knows how long, and it could be worse. You can get into an accident. So why not pay your truck first, take care of your truck? Another great advice I can give to all drivers, especially new owner operators, network. You see a driver, talk to them. Each driver helps another. The only way you're gonna learn out here in these streets is to talk to the people that's out here. We're never too old. We've never been around long enough, never been doing something long enough to not learn from somebody else. Me, I like to network. I meet a driver, I see a driver at the truck stop, I got a question. If he's hauling for a company I want to know about, I ask him. If he's doing a lane I want to know about, I ask him. Could be doing flatbed. Hey, does that pay good? Is it hard? How do I go about doing that? Or you get to an area, you can ask the driver, hey, are you from around here? Do you know any local mechanics? Anybody that's good that can help me out? It's good to network because you never know who you'll need down the line until you need them. So why not have these relationships prior to needing them? You know what I mean? So me, I'm big on networking. It's good. You can never have a strong enough team of people that can help you succeed in life. Now, this advice is for everybody. Find that local mom and pop shop in the area you live at, or if you're doing a dedicated run, just find it in these areas that you go to constantly. These mom and pop shops, they have some of the best mechanics at lower labor costs. The dealer, they're 2 weeks out to get you in a shop. You know, these local mom and pop shops, you build a relationship with them, go there on a constant basis. It helps you out tremendously with downtime. And as opposed to being down 2 weeks, you can be down a couple days and get back up and running at a cheaper cost with the same job being done. You know, for me, my personal experience is I have a relationship with a mechanic that he works for a big company and he's a friend of mine. And on the weekends, he comes through and he helps me out. He gets some work done. I'll head over to the dealer, buy the parts. He'll order the parts for me. I'll go over there, pick him up. He'll come through on a Saturday, Sunday on my days off, you know, because I'm local. I get the weekends off. He'll come through, do whatever repairs he can do for me, and it keeps me up and running during the week to make some money. So I advise everyone, find you a local mechanic that is flexible. You know, find somebody that's good. I'm not saying go find a guy that just says, yeah, I can do this. You know, make sure they're credible. Find some referrals, references, you know, find out from guys that use them. Like, oh, are they good? You know, it is good to always have those little shops on hand, because these dealers, not only do they rob you blind, but they also have you wait days, if not weeks, just to get in the shop. And then from there, it's another week or so just to get the repairs done. So when you're down, you're not making no money. And that truck payment doesn't stop. Now, this next advice is self-explanatory, but unfortunately, a lot of guys are not doing this. And it's pre-trip and post-trip your truck. And in my case, I mid-trip my truck. Any chance I get onto that hood. I make sure I see what's going on, see if anything is misaligned, anything coming loose, any leaks. You want to always check your truck out any chance you get. Reason being, is safety. Anything could go wrong on the road. You could be driving and not know something is wrong with your truck because you have not inspected that truck in a long time. I'm a firm believer in inspect any chance you get. Not just pre-trip and post-trip, but any chance you get. If you're stopped at a ship or a receiver, go ahead, pop your hood. What's 5 minutes? 5 minutes here when you're fueling, 5 minutes when you're getting loaded, 5 minutes when you're getting unloaded. Just look over your truck, and trust me when I tell you, this will save you thousands of dollars down the line. For instance, just last Friday, my week is coming to an end. I figure, you know, I'm gonna park up the truck for a couple days. I'm gonna go ahead and relax. You know, got back, popped my hood, was post-tripping my truck, draining my tanks. Look underneath the truck, I broke my driver's side leaf spring. Now, I wouldn't have caught this if I didn't post-trip my truck. I would have got up 3 o'clock Monday morning, gotten ready to leave out with my load, and boom, broken leaf spring. Now, I would have to figure out how to get a repair on the dime at 3 o'clock in the morning. Fortunately for me, I caught this. I have a relationship with the suspension shop here, the only suspension shop in the area that deals with heavy duty vehicles. I was able to call up the owner, drop the truck off Friday, and I got the truck back Monday morning. And quick turnaround. Missed a day of work, unfortunately, but it could have been worse. I could have been down for 2-3 days just off of the fact that if I didn't do a post-trip. So I advise everyone, post-trip, pre-trip, mid-trip, as much as you can. The last advice I could give to everyone is, you know what? Don't pressure your trucks. Don't drive it like it's a Ferrari. You gotta baby these trucks. You gotta treat them with love. You know, Big Red, this is my baby. I try not to pressure her. I try not to take her over 70 miles per hour. I try not to rev out the RPMs, you know, all crazy. And under a load, I try to drive as smooth as possible, because I see these guys out here, they're hauling, they're moving, you know. I understand we don't get paid by the hour out here, guys, but a lot of times just going that 10-15 miles over a set, you know, speed, that's putting so much wear on your tractor that later down the line it's going to cost you more than you were earning just trying to get there 10-15 minutes sooner. You know, drive as smooth as possible. Don't drop into these bumps all crazy, rattling up your truck. You know, these trucks, they're made to haul, yes, but they're also fragile at the same time. So if I can leave y'all with anything, man, it's just take care of these trucks. You take care of these trucks, they take care of you, and that's a fact. Now, y'all go ahead, you know, if you find any of this to be helpful, y'all go ahead and shoot me a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to upload more videos on a more frequent basis. You know, my next video, I'll show y'all a little bit of the ports. As my lane, I run containers. So y'all lock in with me.